This is Gundam Scorpio, the Scorpion, the Revenger. Piloted by Scorpio, who was extremely late to the party, she relies on her natural instincts and adaptability to fight. The color scheme is the same as Gundam Cancer because Astral, the goddess of the stars, tasked Cancer to keep a lookout for the then missing Scorpio and build the Gundam in advance. Cancer eventually found Scorpio in Las Vegas in the 20th century, and she officially became the pilot of Gundam Scorpio, which is armed with the Fang and Alniyat tail blades and the Telson Stinger-Mace. The Fang and Alniyat tail blades are twin tail blades that function differently from one another. The Fang tail blade on the back skirt is mainly used for lacerating the enemy and injecting them with potassium permanganate water to remove their electrons and disable them. The Alniyat tail blade on the backpack is mainly used for defensive purposes, but could impact the enemy's armor quite a bit and even punch into vital components if Scorpio aims for the armor gaps. Channeling dark elemental energy into the Fang can sharpen the blade, while doing so to the Alniyat allows it to release the energy upon impact to deal a second ramming to the enemies. The Telson Stinger-Mace is a variable mace. It could be used as a full mace for heavy duty and a gun lance for heavy fire when used as a single weapon. Besides that, the weapon can split into two, thus usable as a pistol and partisan separately. In tight situations, the pistol can turn into a dagger, and the head of the mace could detach and allow Scorpio to use the blade on the end of the handle as a weapon, catching all opponents off guard. The astral burst effect of Scorpio is called Vengeful Antares. Upon activation, the Gundam would send out ethereal stingers towards enemies in the vicinity and lock them down. The stingers would blow up upon Scorpio's command and cause gravitational collapses around the area of effect, crushing enemies affected by the gravity and draws in nearby debris. All while the limiter of Gundam Scorpio deactivates, changing the eye color to a pinkish purple and pushing the performance of the Gundam to the absolute limit, while an enraged Scorpio storms in and slaughters all the enemies. Due to the emotion-driven nature of the system, Scorpio must learn to control her rage during the system's duration, or else she will lose all perception of friend and foe and attack mindlessly. Some say those born under the sign of Scorpio stop at nothing when it comes to destroying someone who they think has wronged them, and that's exactly the case of Scorpio herself. Due to being treated horribly by the Stellars, Scorpio has had enough and swore to take all of them down in order to return them the favor. Don't get on her bad side, or else be ready to face the Scorpion's wrath.